Exhibitor portals. You should have received an email that says Exhibitor portal. You click on that portal button, it's going to bring you here. Don't confuse this with sponsor portal. You need to fill out both of them. If you're both a sponsor and an exhibitor, they show up in different places in our system. I'm going to show you exclusively where the exhibitor stuff shows up. Okay, so this is your portal information. Make sure you got the right event. This is downtown development. If we've got you in the wrong event, you got the wrong link, let me know. We'll figure that out for you. Next, click on edit profile. This is where you see your organization name. You can't change that, only I can change that in the back end. That's a unique identifier. If I've got that wrong, let me know, I'll fix it. Tagline. This tagline is going to show up just about every place where your organization name shows up. It's nice to have a tagline that lets people know briefly what you do. In this case, the next up is sort of your bio or your organization description. Bridgewater went in and put this in themselves. It's nice and short, it's succinct, shows people what you do, they can read it fast. They did throw in a marketing email. I don't think you have to do the contact here and the email here because the people working your booth will have their contact info up and in sync with their stuff. So this isn't necessary, belt and suspenders approach maybe. Next up is the links. So these are going to create buttons in your profile. Okay, the website, that's great. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. The unique one here is YouTube. If you do a YouTube video, you need to make sure it includes the word watch in the title. I'm going to show you an example on YouTube. So here's a video we made. Bob Lux, outstanding speaker. If I go to share and use this link, that's not going to work in our system, okay? So ignore that I did that. You need to go up here into the search bar, and you'll see that it includes the word watch, V. It has to include that or it's not going to work. So I can go in here, copy that. I go into Bridgewater and I paste the new one in there. I hit save. Don't forget to hit save. If you don't, it doesn't end up in our system. And bang, it's been updated. Okay, so now when we get to look at this on the other end, you'll see I have a different YouTube video there. Edit design. So Bridgewater does a nice job of this, putting in their logo, their thumbnail, and their banner. Okay, if you don't enter a banner in, just like in sponsor, that's okay. Put your logo. Your logo will automatically show up. This has a nice preview thing. The virtual booth does preview on the side, so when you're entering this, you can kind of see what it's going to look like. Promotional video, same thing too. I wouldn't use this. I'd use the YouTube video. It's cleaner, it's easier, and it works better for people when they do it. Managers and tickets. Here's where you can assign managers. We will still help you do the tickets for your comp, so just work with your event planner on that. File uploads. So here's where you can upload PDF, maybe it's a white paper, maybe it's something that would normally be a trifold brochure, whatever you want people to have access to that come to your virtual booth, okay? So put those there. Announcements, that's for us to make announcements towards you, and download event application, just like just about every place else we have. We're pointing you as to how you can get to see the app. So you open this up on your phone, an Android or an Apple, click on one of those buttons, it'll take you to the mobile app. You can see how your stuff looks there. I don't recommend using this Visit Web application. There's a better way to access the virtual environment on your computer. I'm going to show you that next. Okay, so now let's look and see how this stuff looks to the customer. This is our front-facing website. This is where people go to decide, am I going to attend this event? Am I paying? Or am I not interested in this? Downtown development. This is in Minnesota. Now we've got all our speakers' headshots. You can see here. There's Abe Appert. We used him in an example earlier. And his company. And he's got some buttons there for his LinkedIn and his corporate website. Countdown to the event. This event's already occurred. Again, here's sponsors. So if you're a sponsor, your logo is going to show up here. If you're both a sponsor and an exhibitor. I want to show you exhibitors, however. Okay, this event didn't have as many exhibitors as it had sponsors, but here's our Bridgewater Bank a virtual exhibit booth. You can see their banner showed up there, and now their video, this is a different video than what they had, shows up here, got the Bob Lux. And here's their bio, and here's someone I was talking about working the booth. So Bridget's contact info is in here. You can see where their address showed up, but also Bridget. So if I want to make contact with Bridget, click on her and I can get her contact information. Okay, now I'm going to show you what it looks like in the virtual event. So now I'm in the virtual exhibit hall. This is what people will see day of the event if they're experiencing it. Similar on their phone, but especially if they're on their desktop at home or in the office. Again, you can see Bridgewater's banner here, and here's these buttons. All of these lead to their LinkedIn, to their Twitter, to their website, to their email, their bio. And in this case now, you can actually chat with Bridget. If Bridget's at the booth live and somebody's watching remotely, they can click this, chat with Bridget as if they were there. Also, people in the audience that are sitting watching at a panel can say, hey, Bridget, can we talk at the break? Okay, so that chat function is there for you to use at your discretion. That is the Exhibitor portal. Please use it.